is that over there? I need to get across the pond. What's going on, prospectors, YouTubers, and YouTubers? What is up? Dig Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And today we are going to check out some dirt from across the pond. That's right. Checking out some of that across the pond pay dirt from Heidi and Conan Prospecting. Some awesome people. Heidi and Conan, there's some viewers of mine here. They got their own channel on YouTube, so if you haven't checked it out, go check that out. Lots of great content there. But I wound up picking up some dirt from them. Got it sent out, and I've been sitting on it for a little bit longer than I should have. But I decided, let's go through it. Let's get down to it. Check out what we got, what they sent to me. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. Be sure to mention the website, Across the Pond Pay Dirt. Says this is a bag from August, so maybe like the bags they made up in August. Og bag, same as everyone gets. Maybe that's all you. Either way, had gold weight written on the bag. Hey, I like that. So we got ourselves a little dropper tool. Those are really handy if you don't have something to suck up your gold. In some of my bags, and sometimes when I remember, I'll grab one of these and throw it in there for somebody. Or if I think maybe they don't have all the tools they might need, like a snuffer bottle. Some people just like using these. Sometimes I use them, but I find that a lot of times the little hole is just too small to pick up. And I'm pretty good with the snuffer, so I just use that. But what we got in the bag, little padded baggie, looks pretty familiar. I have these myself. But, alright, so he has exactly what he's got in there. And I see what kind of dirt this is. This is going to be some heavy duty stuff. Some black sands from exotic lands. And it basically looks like garnet and black sand mashed together for an interesting and fun time. So we're gonna check this out a little bit here, but you know what, this kind of sand, that's all you need is a little bit, because all that top gravel dirt, that weight, that's not where your gold's at anyways. That's just to get through. This is a heavy duty, this is what you're looking for, and we're gonna have ourselves a good time checking this out. So it's already says on here there is 2.12 grams of gold added in here, so that's what we can expect to find. So that's good to know. I always like to know what I'm supposed to be getting, so I'm not sitting there going through wondering if I missed something. Because, you know, I mean, if you know you got what's in there, then why keep going through it over and over? Or if you don't have what they say is in there, then you know you do need to go back through it. Either way, it's a good baseline. A lot of times I'll put that in my pay dirt as well. And it seems like people like that, so I'm going to keep doing that myself. I got to print out some more of those little cards. But, sweet. We're not going to bother classifying. I think we're just going to go straight to panning this out. I don't think it's even worth it to run it down the sluice, because this is all the heavy stuff that's going to get caught up in there anyways. So let's bust out the pan and have ourselves a time. Hang out, hang around, don't go nowhere. All right. So we're all pretty much ready to go here. Got these black sands from exotic lands. I like the packaging. It's a little bag, but it's a nice sturdy bag, so this thing ain't gonna get any damage. Could probably throw this at the wall 100 times and it'd be fine.
Heat sealed, of course. Actually, heat sealing is below the tear line, so I'm going to have to get the knife or scissors or something to chop into that. But no worries, we got tools out here in the shed. We just got to find them. Spin on that scissor. There we go. So we're all opened up. Get you a nice close-up look at that. One more time. I'm going to turn it this way since I'm going to flip this video around. Really dense red garnets. Some blondes in there as well. And then the black sand's in there. So, some really interesting dirt. Super magnetic. The whole bag sticks to the magnet, and it's all pretty much all magnetic. So that reminds me of like Washington Beach sand. That's some really dense material. But that'll make for an interesting time going through. We're gonna have to take our time. No problem. We got our pan. We're gonna well, that ain't gonna work. Those are too big. There we go. There we are. That guy fits. Cool. So like I said, we got our sand, we're ready to go. So let's pop this open. Now with black sands, you're going to want to take your time. Like, I'd be a fool to dump this all in there all at once. But we could try to clean it up and cheat a little bit by pulling some of the magnetics out of there. Let's take a look at that. This is just some pretty dirt. I wish I had more, and then I could just run it over the sluice. I love how the garnet sand looks as it's flown over the sluice. It's really pretty, especially over the blue mat that I have. Look at that. You can probably see in the camera here, a couple pieces of gold peeking their way out. Man, look at that. Yum. All right. I'm excited. Even ripping the magnetics out of there. Still a lot of dark, heavy sands. Look at that. Take this little pan and set them aside. A lot of you guys know how big these little pans are, so that's how much magnetics were in there. Heavy load. Alright. Some people call that cheating. I call that shut up. Let's pan some dirt. So we'll do a couple scoops at a time. You don't want to overload it. This thing's got to be done with a fine hand. Get a little bit of that jet dry. Pretty sands. A lot of silvery look to them. Like, it'd be hard to get the garnet separated from it, but I'd like to. Be platinum in there. All sorts of fine material. Might even be worth just melting it down, you know, sanding it. But I don't have the gear for that, and I'm not going to send it away. So I'll just put it in my bottle of stuff that looks like that. Do something with it someday.
Save the last bit for third pan.
Because garnet's heavy, and if you don't move it like gold, it's just going to sit there in a big clump. Same with those heavy black sands. This is the heaviest of all the heavy stuff, so it just wants to ball up in a rock right there. So you got to really agitate it to give it a reason to come to life. This little pussy shake shit ain't going to do it. But at the same time, you don't want to shake it so hard that your material gets everywhere. There we go. All right. There's your gold, baby. Right there. Looking nice. Try to get a close up for you. Camera doesn't like getting that close. We're gonna get this sucked back up, weigh it out, let you know what it's all about.
All right, welcome back, prospectors, prospectators, YouTubers, and dubers. We're back. So, Heidi and Conan's black sands from exotic lands. We got, if not exactly, maybe just a little bit more gold than was expected at that 0.212 weight. Now, the nice thing about this is we have an expected weight. We know what we're supposed to get, so I don't have to go back through that sand a second time to make sure I didn't miss anything. I did go over it pretty good, but this just lets me know that I have what I'm after and I don't have to sit there wasting a bunch of time repanning that 10 more times to make sure I got every little flake. I got it. But we got it. So we got exactly what we were supposed to. What this winds up being for us, well, let's talk about the dirt first. You know we like to do that first. The dirt was amazing. It was fun. It was a challenge. It was such fine concentrate, essentially. I didn't even turn the sluice on because you can't sluice that kind of pay dirt. It's tiny granite sand or garnet sands and black sands and magnetite, all of which is going to get caught up by the sluice. So I may have been able to shave off a little bit of that dirt by going through the sluice, but not enough to make it worth it. And the downside and potential danger there, running such heavy sand through the sluice, the cleanup sluice, is those riffles are going to get so full of garnet sands and black sands, the gold has a potential of sliding right out of the sluice. So when you're down to concentrates, a short sluice run like this, probably not the best thing to use. As you saw today, I didn't even fire it up. We went old school. We panned it out. Got every single flake. Don't tell you Dig Daddy. No, ain't nobody going to tell you Dig Daddy can't pan. So, had a great time going through it. Garnet sands, really thick garnet sands. It reminded me a lot of my Dragon's Hoard, just a little bit more condensed. Didn't have all the big chunk stuff in there and all the gems like the Dragon Hoard has. But it was very, I would call, expert level dirt. If you're brand new into panning, this is going to break your balls. But the nice thing is it's very clean material, so you can go through it at your leisure. It's not going to mucky up your water too bad. A little bit of dust, not too bad. I mean, the water in the tub, I could pour that back into my clean basin and it would be just fine. So that's one of the nice things about it. You're going to want to go through this slowly, couple spoons at a time. This is concentrate. This isn't pay dirt, this is concentrate. So keep that in mind. Don't dump the whole bag out. Don't look at it and be like, oh, this is all I got, is this little itty bit. This is highly concentrate stuff. It's going to challenge you. I had to break it down into 3 parts. I probably could have done it all at once, but you know, just to make sure I get everything. It's all, even me, I'm going to go through a little bit slower. 2-3 scoops at a time, shovels at a time. But whatever, we had a great time. We got all the dirt, got all the gold. The dirt was great. Rock on. The gold, let's talk about that. 0.212 grams of gold. That's what was told to be on the bag, and that's what we got. Now, based on today's value, blah 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 blah. I think gold was roughly about the same value when I bought this about a couple months ago as it is today. But we're just going to go with today's value, which winds up being 58% ROI, which is pretty damn good. I mean, it's not stupendous. It's not 100% ROI, but this is a challenge bag, and I had a good time going through it. You know, I would say definitely if you want something to take some time and just focus out on, this is a great bag to get. So check it out. Across the Pond Pay Dirt. Now, for all you number people, I will go ahead and give you the ROI. But do also remind yourself, do keep in mind, these are bags intended to support a YouTube channel. So, keep that in mind when you buy them. You know, you're not buying gold bays, 100% ROI type dirt. This is a unique specialty dirt, and it's supposed to give you a great experience and a challenge. And that's exactly what it did, with a fair ROI to keep you coming back. So, $22, well spent. Like I say, there's your ROI. You all saw what it is. Go check it out. Across the Pond Pay Dirt. Heidi and Conan will hook you up, take care of you. If you have any questions for him, he has a little chat system right there on the website. You can go hit him up. He'll holler back at you really quick. Go check out their YouTube channel. I'll link it down below as well. Check it out, hit them up, subscribe, get your notifications. They got a lot of great content coming out as well. But yeah, go check it out. Across the Pond Pay Dirt, they got their pay dirt, and they have pay dirt from a lot of other YouTubers as well that you can check out. And so yeah, it's a really good stop, all in one shop. Go check it out, get yourself some dirt. It's getting cold out there, so you're gonna be stuck at home, so you might as well have something to do while you're there. All right. Well, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. Out here, backyard prospecting. Thank you all. If I don't catch you out on the rivers, I'll see you in the backyard. Peace.